From small-town girl to an on-screen heroine, here is the untold truth about Jennifer Lawrence. Number 16. Beginning. Jennifer Lawrence was born in August 1990 in Indian Hills, Kentucky. Her mother, Karen, managed a summer camp, and her father, Gary, worked in construction. She attended Camarere Middle School and has noted that she didn't find much joy during parts of her childhood. She said she was hyperactive and experienced a lot of social anxiety. Lawrence felt like she didn't fit in with the rest of the kids. Despite not feeling like part of the group, she was involved in many school activities. She played field hockey, softball, and basketball, and was even on the cheering squad. She also participated in various musicals and plays in church and school. She has stated that when she was on stage, her anxiety disappeared. Very unusual since most of us are probably experiencing the exact opposite. Number 15. Modeling. One thing you might not know about Jennifer Lawrence is that she was initially noticed for her looks. She has done a lot of modeling since her acting career picked up. However, she wasn't applauded for her talent in this field when she started out. Lawrence once did a photo shoot for Abercrombie & Fitch. During the shoot, she was supposed to act like she was playing football. She did just that, but she became too involved. She got sweaty and competitive, and another model even yelled at her. Unfortunately, none of her photographs were chosen for the spread. Number 14. Rise to fame. When Jennifer Lawrence was just 14 years old, she and her family took a vacation to New York City. It was there that she was noticed for the first time. They were watching breakdancers perform on the street when a talent agent spotted her. The agent asked if it'd be okay to take her picture and wrote down her mother's number. Her mom received a phone call the next day. Soon after, Jennifer convinced her parents to allow her to move to the city for a couple of months to see if she had a chance at an acting career. You could say the odds were ever in her favor. Her first credited role was playing the mascot in an episode of Monk in 2006. She made an appearance in the show Cold Case as well, playing the role of Abby Bradford in a 2007 installment. 2 years later, she took the part of Lauren Pearson in the Bill Engvall Show, which was her first steady role in a series. Her fame increased tenfold since then, and she starred in several major films, including Winter's Bone, Linings Playbook, several X-Men movies, the Hunger Games series, and American Hustle. Number 13. Brothers. Jennifer Lawrence has two older brothers, Ben and Blaine. She attributes a lot of her roughness to growing up with two boys. She wasn't even allowed to play with other little girls as a child because her mom said she was too harsh with them. In fact, when she played basketball, she was on the boys' team. Ben is a businessman involved in technology. He got married in 2010, and he and his wife have a son. Blaine manages Camp Hi-Ho. He tied the knot in 2013 and also has a son with his wife. Number 12. Charity. Jennifer Lawrence is very involved in various charities and has been throughout her career. She is a strong women's rights advocate, and although she was raised as a Republican, she has spoken out about Donald Trump's presidency. Some of the organizations she's involved in are Feeding America, the Thirst Project, and the World Food Program. She even started the Jennifer Lawrence Foundation in 2015, which supports other charities including the Special Olympics and the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. Number 11. Music video. Although she is most famous for her numerous popular movie roles, Lawrence has also done some work that most people haven't heard of, or maybe they just don't remember. One such job she took was for a music video for the band Parachute. She starred alongside the group's lead singer, Will Anderson, as his romantic partner for the song The Mess I Made. Anderson and Lawrence remained good friends after the video was shot, which he stated in an interview with Teen Music a couple of years later. Number 10. Awards. Jennifer's talent is easy to recognize considering all of the awards she has received for various roles. She won an Oscar for her part in Linings Playbook for Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role, and was the second youngest person ever to do so. She has also received 3 Golden Globes for Linings Playbook, American Hustle, and Joy. Her other awards include 2 AACTA International Awards, 2 from the Alliance of Women Film Journalists, an American Comedy Award, and 4 Golden Schmoes Awards. According to IMDb, this leading lady has won a total of 115 awards throughout her career so far. Number 9. Bradley Cooper. There were a lot of rumors going around that J-Law and Bradley Cooper had a secret romance since they were cast in multiple films together. However, they both denied these speculations and assured fans everywhere that they were just good friends. But tabloids love to stir up trouble whenever they can, so they leapt at the chance to gossip about Lawrence. When asked by US Weekly about the alleged romance, she stated, "My publicist told me that a magazine was going to say I was having a thing with either Sam Claflin or Bradley Cooper, and I got to choose, and I chose Bradley Cooper." She noted that she picked this co-star over the others because Claflin was such a sweet person that he's almost not hot anymore. Plus, she said she loved his fiancée, Laura Haddock. And it's safe to assume that Jennifer probably didn't want to cause any trouble between the two lovebirds. Number 8. Horses. Growing up in Kentucky, Jennifer Lawrence loved horses. She stated in 17 magazine in 2012, "I lived 15 minutes away from a horse farm and went there almost every day. My brothers were into fishing, but I was all about the horses. She also said, I loved being around the horses. I had 2 horses, Dan and Brumby, who hated each other and then were inseparable. Her other horses were reportedly named Muffin, Brandy, and Bones. During an interview on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, she said that while she was cheerleading at a game in school, her mother mouthed to her from the stands that Bones had passed away. We can all agree it wasn't the best time to break the news. Lawrence has also noted that her parents never bought horses that were already trained, since they cost more money. So she had to break the stallions herself, which is how she ended up with a deformed tailbone. She was thrown from one of the horses. She has also been photographed with horses for Vogue, 17 magazine, and rides a horse in the film Serena. Number 7. Winter's Bone. One of Jennifer Lawrence's first well-known films is Winter's Bone. She played a girl living in the Ozark Mountains, named Ree. The role was far from glamorous. She almost didn't get the part because she was too pretty. However, after auditioning the first time, she took a red-eye flight to New York, walked 13 blocks in the snow, didn't wash her hair for a week, and went back. After seeing her a little worn down, they hired her for the starring role. One of the things she was required to do for the film was skin a squirrel. She was shown by a hunter how to accomplish the gruesome task, and it took a couple of reshoots to get the scene correct. In fact, PETA took note of J-Law's squirrel scene and went on the offensive, especially after a comment she made about the organization to Rolling Stone. The squirrel used for Winter's Bone was real. However, it was purchased from a local hunter. She didn't harm the animal herself. Nevertheless, PETA's president, Ingrid Newkirk, said, Lawrence is young, and the plight of animals somehow hasn't yet touched her heart. One day, I hope that she will try to make up for any pain she might have caused any animal who did nothing but try to eke out a humble existence in nature. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the video so far, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Number 6. Darren Aronofsky. In 2016, after they finished filming Darren's film Mother, which Jennifer Lawrence starred in, the actress and director started a romantic relationship. The couple was over 20 years apart in age and kept their courtship on the down low for the most part. However, they did speak about each other favorably on several occasions. In an interview with Vogue, Lawrence stated, "We had energy. I had energy for him. I don't know how he felt about me. For the past year, I've been dealing with him as just a human. I've been in relationships before where I am just confused, and I'm never confused with him." But even though the couple seemed generally happy, they split in October 2017. Lawrence stated that the negative reviews people gave for Mother put a strain on their relationship and it wasn't healthy. Recently, however, rumors are circulating that the two might have rekindled their romance. Number 5. Sweet 16. When she was just starting out, Jennifer Lawrence had various jobs and commercials and played minuscule parts in a few films. However, her first acting job was in an MTV promotion for their show My Super Sweet 16. If you've seen the series, then you know that the rich teens who were featured were always overly dramatic and incredibly spoiled. Lawrence was none of those things, considering her roots as a country girl tomboy from Kentucky. Nonetheless, she played the part of a snobby teen well in the clip advertising the show. In the short scene, J-Law is getting ready to blow her candles out when a disco ball drops on top of her cake. Frosting splatters all over her dress, and she throws a bit of a tantrum, as we've seen so many times on the real series. Since so many people thought she had her own episode on My Super Sweet 16, she stated during a question and answer for Wired, "No, I wasn't on the show because we weren't rich and my parents aren't awful. No offense, my first job was for My Super Sweet 16, so I was acting like one of the Sweet 16 girls, but I was not." Number 4. Hunger Games injuries. Anyone who follows Jennifer Lawrence knows that she can be a bit clumsy from time to time, and on the set of The Hunger Games, she proved just that. During a scene when she was supposed to climb a wall, she instead ran directly into it and was severely bruised. She also experienced an ongoing ear infection due to all of the in-water scenes from The Hunger Games catching fire. Lawrence punctured her eardrum during the catching fire filming as well. There was also an instance where a fog machine broke and wouldn't stop producing the smoke substance. Well, Jennifer was stuck in a tunnel with the device and started choking on fog. She even continued coughing after she got out. Yikes. Number 3. Twilight. Can you imagine the Twilight series without Kristen Stewart's iconic portrayal of the awkward yet bold character Bella Swan? Well, luckily you won't have to, but Jennifer Lawrence actually auditioned for the starring role as well. In an interview with Howard Stern, she talked about the audition. She stated, "I didn't really know what it was. You just get like 5 pages at the audition, and they're like, act, monkey." Stern asked her if she was jealous that she wasn't in the movie, and she said she wasn't. She added that the only time she was devastated after not being picked for a part was for Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. Number 2. Guinness World Record. Jennifer Lawrence has already accomplished a lot during her life. She is an Oscar-winning actress and a household name. She has done everything from successful films to music videos, but did you know that she also broke a world record? That's right, Lawrence was in the Guinness Book of World Records. In 2014, they announced that J-Law was the highest-grossing action movie heroine at that point, the Hunger Games films had made over $1.5 billion. Number 1. Dorito Fiend. Jennifer Lawrence has gained recognition for being a down-to-earth star that can relate to the general population. Her likable, raw personality has been winning people over since she began her career in the mid-2000s. So it shouldn't surprise anyone that she doesn't change herself for anybody, or at any time. On the set of American Hustle, she didn't mind eating Doritos, a notoriously messy snack while in costume. The costume designer for the film, Michael Wilkinson, told Vanity Fair in an interview, Jennifer Lawrence is a very, let's say, raw and intuitive young lady, and she's not against eating Doritos and snack food in her costume. So we were glad that we had a couple backups. He made a total of 4 gowns in case some of them were stained with cheese powder. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.